Pop on your face mask and grab those cleaning supplies, as we're about to delve into the world of Molt in The Sims 4. Molt comes with the For Rent expansion pack, and you'll only have to deal with this pesky growth when you enable the Mold Lot Challenge, which can be done from the Traits and Challenges panel in the top left of build mode. Once enabled, then if the conditions are right, mold will begin growing in piles around your Sim's home. The conditions, you ask? Well, if plumbing objects like sinks or toilets are dirty, if there are any puddles on the ground, or if trash begins overflowing, then there's a chance that mold piles will spawn nearby. Don't stress too much though, as mold is relatively easy to deal with. You can clean mold, which is the slow and steady but free approach, and which will see your Sim get on their knees and scrub the mold away. Then there's the Mold Be Gone bomb. Deploying this costs 750 simoleons, and doing so will remove all mold in a large area, and this can be done across multiple rooms too. On top of this, Mold Be Gone will also remove any negative mold associated moodlets that your Sim has, and also give you a small happy moodlet as well. Finally, if you woke up and chose chaos, then you can try and remove the mold with fire. This will get rid of the mold as promised, but it'll also literally start a fire that you'll then have to put out. So yes, it's absolutely the craziest of options. Great for if your Sim's a bit of a pyromaniac though. Now it's important to know that not all mold is created equally, because there are two different types, being allergenic mold and toxic mold. Allergenic mold isn't too big of a deal, as all that it will do is give nearby Sims a dazed moodlet that increases in length the longer that you stay around the mold. Toxic mold, however, is much more deadly. Literally, toxic mold will slowly grow a green kind of fungi or cluster of mushrooms from it. But more importantly, spending time near toxic mold will see your Sim develop moldinitis, starting as an uncomfortable moodlet, but slowly developing into a dazed moodlet that increases in duration as you spend more time near the toxic mold. You can reduce the duration of this moodlet by spending time away from the toxic mold, or by using a shower or bath that isn't near any mold piles to scrub the spores off, and the latter will instantly remove all negative mold moodlets. But if you stay near the toxic mold, then eventually your Sim will gain a plus 99 deadly moltenitis moodlet, and their skin will change to appear infested by mold. Once again, this moodlet will grow in duration, and eventually your Sim will succumb to death. It's a pretty messy death, which sees your Sim literally be overrun by mold, and if your Sim dies from this, then as a ghost they'll gain quite a few unique abilities and powers which are rather fun to make use of. Firstly, know that Sims who have died from mold will have a little mushroom floating around in their chest that lets out a green aura and spores, and they will also have a bit more of a hunched floating animation. In addition to this, they'll have heaps of additional powers, but keep in mind that using these will cost a bit of your ghost Sim's energy need. Yes, ghosts need sleep too. Firstly, mold ghosts can spoil food, and doing this will instantly make the food go off. So this is of course fabulous for if you wanted to embrace the life of food poisoning. Next is that you can click on the ground indoors and choose to spread mold, which creates an allergenic mold pile nearby. Additionally, mold ghosts can create a fungal overgrowth on grassy terrain outside, which will spawn a mushroom plant. And these ghosts make for excellent gardeners, as they can blow fertilizing spores on plants to instantly increase their quality, and sometimes even confide in plants too. Also, mold ghosts won't be able to eat mushrooms, and they'll also hate seeing mushrooms being eaten. So much so that they'll gain an angry plus 10 moodlet when witnessing this happen. And with that, we're at the end. That's everything you need to know about the Mold Lot Challenge and how to cause death by mold, plus a look into the awesome unique abilities that mold ghosts have. If you enjoyed or found this helpful, then please subscribe and leave a like, I would really appreciate it, and I hope you have an amazing day. See you later!